Wake Up with Jim and Sab is exclusively on Spotify.
And if you want to start your own podcast, you can check out anchor.fm.
If you love the pod and you want to support us, make sure you follow us on Spotify. Also, you can tag us on Instagram and Twitter at Wake Up with Jim and Sab. Welcome to the Wake Up with Jim and Sab podcast.
Hey!
So, this special episode is
Very
back.
special.
We are currently live with our studio audience of 42 Podtrons.
Yes.
Again, if you want to be a Podtron, you want to join us in the studio, just go to jimandsab.com. You can be part of the studio. You can watch us do nothing, and you will be able to help out our hero of the month. So you'll be a good person and you'll become smarter because you will get our content. Anyway,
Before we start, I would like to remind everyone to whip out their notebooks and put on their agent hats because we will be solving mysteries tonight. We'll get to the bottom of whatever it is we have to get to the bottom of.
sleuthing.
Sleuthing.
Okay. So, can we do a quick recap of? So again, for our podcast listeners, this is a live Malibag, meaning we have brought on the show today the sender of a previous Malibag. And that ano yung name ng episode? Can you help us?
In this case, this is not the Malibag sender. So backstory, we read a Malibag live on Twitter Spaces, and then we got to talk to this person on Twitter Spaces.
Mali na naman ako. Okay.
And then she shared something really interesting. So the Malibag that we were talking about was about the sad boy stuff. There was this girl who was being manipulated into thinking na, it was her fault, that the guy cheated on her, whatever. And then we asked our Twitter followers for their opinion. And then we got to talk to this guest live. And I think I'll let her reveal why we booked her for this show. Ready?
Yeah.
Jim, anything else you want to add?
Won't we say what the Malibag was about? What episode?
Yeah, that was the
just
sad
in
boy
case-
one.
Okay, sorry.
Makinig ka kasi, bayan. Sabi ko nga mag-notes, di ba?
Okay.
Hirap sa inyo eh. Charot.
Okay, let's welcome to the studio Arabella.
Hi.
Hi, Arabella.
Hi. Wow, I'm super nervous. Hi,
You know what?
Podkids.
When we got to talk to you on Twitter, I was pretty delighted na parang within 1 minute or 2 minutes, you totally like opened yourself up, not just to us, but to the other people who were there live, and you kind of dropped a bomb on us. You want to be the one to share what it was?
Yeah. I guess I mentioned that we were engaged, right? But I am actually married to the cheater.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so sorry for the podcast listeners. Si Arabella kasi yun nga, like why it was so interesting was because we were in the middle of the usual na parang grabe, cheater, the usual whatever. Let's kill the sad boy guy. The sad boy guy is horrible, ganyan. And when Arabella called on Twitter Spaces, she said, parang it was an interesting thing for Sabi and I kasi parang we realized nga na we're so hard on cheaters and people who make mistakes on the show. Well, I mean, yeah. But we don't want to discount the fact that there are couples that really, and there are people who find their way back to each other and they fix it. So, that's why we'd like to hear your story, Arabella.
Right. And I'm not gonna get into detail with how he cheated because
but my
it's very.
notebook is ready.
But it was. Yeah, I guess he could categorize it as emotional cheating.
Okay.
Okay.
And it was a very long back and forth. And we took a break before we decided na we would push it forward. And I know not a lot of people might agree with my decisions, but I guess it's not a one size fits all. And it doesn't mean that I approve of what he did. I did also do not tolerate cheating, but yeah, I guess it boils down to your commitment to the relationship and how
Mm-hmm.
much you love the
Mm.
person. Kasi this isn't just any type of person. Hindi naman ako nag-enter ng relationship just for fun. And I'm not sure if you agree, but somehow you slightly envision yourself settling down din naman with your past partners, I guess.
Yeah,
And
of course.
ayun. And so I wanted to help him overcome the problem. And you asked me, Podmom, before on Twitter Spaces, how did I know na he changed?
Mm-hmm.
I guess was how he reacted. He never shifted the blame and gave excuses. He owed up to it and said he admitted that he needed help. Having that kind of remorse, the amount of regret, I guess, is what made me think na baka nga pwede pang ayusin to. And we did. We went through therapy. We had couples therapy.
Oh.
And
Oh.
oo, and it's a joint effort kasi nga syempre it hurt us both in the relationship. So ayun, we both got help and now we have kids.
Oh my
Oh wow!
gosh. Oh wow. Wow.
Yes.
Congrats. Okay. First of all, I want to say that I truly respect you for. I super love that insight. Na it's not for everyone, diba? But
Mm, mm.
and I think kasi ako yun nga I I've been cheated on, and one of the things that um clouded my head was thinking, shit, I'm just imagining if like balikan ko to, like I'm gonna get like the worst judgment and all these things. So ako, I totally respect that, and thank you for being on the show.
And thanks for
And
being
so
honest.
yeah, I'd like to ask though, um so his response um was the one that made you parang forgive him. um would it have been different if there was something physical that happened?
I guess kasi what we did was we affirmed one another. Syempre in my head parang chilies ni pod dad. Wala ako
Ah,
in
Parang
my
chilies.
mind. But then
Okay.
we affirmed one another and that we would talk about it kasi it's hard to react or act on high emotion, I guess. So because saying things on a high emotion, it not only scars your partner for life, it kind of makes the heart callous and ayun nga, medyo misleading yung emotion. So we talked, we agreed that we would talk after mag cool down, I guess. And ayun, we talked the next day. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I didn't answer the question. I'm not sure how it would have happened if may physical na nangyari. Pero I'm not sure how to answer that, I
Siguro the
guess.
reason why lang I'm asking is because is I'm just posing the question out there that parang is emotional cheating. I know
more
this is ano.
forgivable, ganon.
Yeah, parang in a sense because when there's a physical thing, then there's a blatant disrespect. I mean, kumbaga, I'm not trying to say that ano, pero I just want to put it out there. So, and I want to hear it. I wanted to hear it from you actually, kung ano yung feelings mo about that. Pero okay,
Before that,
I'm
I also want to clarify lang. When this happened, you see how I have my pen out now. When this happened, pahingilan, makahingi lang po sana tayo ng timeline, ano? So, gano'ng katagal na kayo? when you got to this roadblock?
We had been dating for three, I'm sorry, 4 years when
Oh
this happened.
wow. Okay.
Mm.
Yes.
And then also, I think to help answer or to help Jim's question kasi I mean yung emotional cheating kasi parang may levels yan, 'di ba? Right? I mean,
Mm.
physical it's like
Right.
okay, there's like one level like
Yeah.
your thing is in her thing or whatever or
Therefore, technically. Yeah.
and emotional there's like one is that thing called heat checking. It's just something that I mean, I don't want to label people, but it's something that people in long relationships do just to feel good about themselves, to feel that they're still hot. So there's kind of like flirting going on, but it's not serious. And then there's also biglang parang you're
Personal.
really
There's a deep personal
there's really
connection.
like you connect with someone and parang oh shucks, like I didn't mean for it to get this deep, but I think I really really like her. Parang I think those are different things. So
Mm-hmm.
I think the level of forgivability would, for me personally, I think it's yung ganon na parang, ewan ko, I don't know. But okay, so 3 to 4 years, kayo nagde-date, and then this happens. How did you feel when you found, I can't believe that you were able to step away and step back and say, let's talk tomorrow. That's so mature. I commend you for that. But how did you do that?
I guess he's had history then of talking to other people because he's a performance actor ish,
Oh, yun
and
ay sa
he
notes ko. Okay.
sort of
Search
uses
natin yan.
method acting. So it's very hard for him to detach from and he's very curious and not to defend what he did. Kasi parang I can't think of a way of explaining it without sounding like I was defending or I'm defending what he did. I guess
No,
he's
go
had
ahead, Arabella. There's no
Yeah. I
judgment
mean.
here. You don't even have
Oh.
to explain it, but you're just sharing because I think it's a learning experience for everyone to hear. Your
And
this is something that's
it's a
almost never talked
reality.
about. Yeah, but
And
I
and
do
and,
want
and
to
it,
hear.
it it it
right.
happens. And
Yeah.
um yeah, ako sorry Sab, can I just go back to your point lang?
So go.
So yung level, no.
Yes, ng
Ano
emotional
yung
cheating.
Oo. Um I missed out kasi yung sa Chili's parang nag-chop yung audio. So nagka Chili's freak out o wala?
In my head
In
when I
your head.
found out.
Pero okay. Sorry. Okay, go ahead. So
Okay,
method actor.
I know you don't want to get into detail, but maybe you can just give us where on the emotional cheating spectrum where was it? What
Yeah.
happened to
It
him?
definitely was not an emotional attachment to another person. He
Okay.
still recognized na what we had was different talaga daw compared to his past relationships. And I guess he was just curious to a point na he would be too friendly around other people or other girls na magka-chat without realizing na nagiging ano na siya, nag-grow na siya into something else. That's unhealthy or
Mhm.
ayun. And then it got
So
to a
are we
point.
in the ano? Ay, sorry. Okay,
Oh,
sorry.
it's
Go
okay.
ahead.
May lag kasi go.
So are we still in the heat check? So nandun tayo. It was a heat check. Like parang, hey, hi, hello, yeah, ha ha
Small
ha.
talk.
Yan.
I
Heat
guess,
check.
I guess, yes. Wow,
Pero
it's so hard.
is it with someone that he worked with ganon? So may ganong level of like
Oo,
yeah,
oo.
familiarity. It's
Yes.
I think what's dangerous with that is parang you're you're exposing yourself to temptation, no? Parang
Right.
and
And
that's I
that's
think
what,
that's what's hard.
yes, I guess.
Pero
Sorry, we
Sorry.
keep
sorry.
cutting you off. And then
It's the lag. It's
it's
the
the
lag.
internet.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's okay.
What I want to ask is, okay, you don't want to get too specific, but para lang we can get a feel of, um, for example, your office. Can you say na lang if it's close to this type of situation? Like their office mates. Nakita mo na ba yung girl ever? Like, were you friends with the girl, or you don't know her completely?
Yes.
You're
I
friends with her.
yes.
How
I know,
close?
not close. I just know her.
As the workmate, kunwari, di ba?
Yes.
So you know this office mate, you go to a company party, you've seen her once or twice, and then you check his phone, and then you see na, whoa, parang nag-chat. Okay, so from levels of hi hello, hi hello in the low extreme. In the middle is ano sab? Ano yung middle?
Inside jokes na parang sila lang yung nakakaintindi.
Okay. And then but last is banana.
No, no.
Uh,
The last is
there
like, I think I like you. Parang mga ganun na.
there
Right?
were
Oh,
sexual innuendos.
Oh, okay,
oh,
okay, okay. So may
But
meron.
ganun
Okay,
pala.
okay.
May ganon. Okay, may ganung
oo.
level pala.
Okay,
Oo.
Okay,
okay.
okay. Hold on. I think we have an important question that one of our live studio audience members asked, and I think it's important. How did you find out that he cheated?
I was going through his phone and then I saw the message and then ayun, I dug through the messages.
Were you going through his phone because of a hunch that you had, or was it just like, what was that?
It was casual. It was very casual. I think I was looking for something non-cheating related.
Related? Oh man, okay. Oh
So
wow.
how did you ano? So you found out, oh shit, okay. What was ano? So aside from you did therapy, diba? Pero for you kasi to get to therapy, how did you get to that? To okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Yes, his response was good, pero you personally, like, kasi I assume, parang do you feel like when you decided na sige, let's try, did you feel like you were fixed na? You yourself was fixed?
We're fixed.
Were
Sorry.
fixed. Sorry, fuck. I knew it was wrong. Sorry.
The
Wait lang.
time sorry.
Okay,
You
go
was
go ahead. Go
fixed.
ahead.
Sorry.
The time after we found out kasi we took a break. Almost a year din na nag-cool off kami. And then
Mm.
we said na sige, let's see kung tayo talaga. And then after that break, that's when we decided na this is something that we really wanted to work on na I don't think I can find this with anyone else. Parang I don't want to be with anyone else. Check.
Did you date anyone in
Oh,
the middle? In
I
between?
tried, but
That's
I really
great.
couldn't
Oh, okay.
find that. We both did, and we couldn't really
Oh.
find that connection that we had.
yeah. I think that really changes things. Yung parang at least nakapag take kayo ng break.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But before,
Sorry,
sorry,
you were
Jim. Like,
engaged, no? You were engaged nung nangyari to?
No, no, no. We
Hindi pa,
were,
hindi pa.
oh, hindi pa.
Okay,
This
okay,
was
okay.
back in college pa. Wow. Tagal
Oh,
wait,
na.
Jim,
wow.
fast forward mo kasi. Ako, I want to, and I don't mean to like put you back into this like traumatic experience, but I think I would like to kind of get to know like what happened. So you're going through his phone, then you saw the messages. Where was he?
I honestly don't remember. I'm so sorry,
So probably
Podmom.
he was so kung wala siya sa room, or you don't remember at all like what happened next.
I don't remember at all, but I
Oh.
remember seeing it in his phone. And I think I called him after and saying, I think he wasn't there. Parang umalis siya or something.
And
And
he
then
left
I
his
called,
phone with you?
yes, he's kind of a dumb ass
Pero
when it comes to things like this.
sabi nga nila may mga ganyan na parang they wanted to get caught or something, right?
I guess.
Ah.
I have no idea. But he's very I'm not sure what the word is, pero hirap siya maglay.
Pero alam mo, when you said na college days, I'm like, okay, college naman pala kayo. Because when you're in college, you're pretty stupid. You don't make the best decisions.
Right.
And wala, parang I'm so happy that you guys turned out this way na the the ending is like you have a family now.
Ako though, sabi, ako for me, even if you didn't get married, even if you didn't have kids, I think the mere fact that you guys took a break for a year,
Mm.
you dated other people. Parang for me, that's the best affirmation to yourself. Na parang for you, Arabella, like you said you tried and you said, shit, this guy, you know, hurt me. Um, and then you decided, okay, let's try to make it work again. I think that's so different from what we were kasi kunento namin dun sa Twitter Spaces na yun nga na there are couples we know that nahuli niya nag-cheat yung guy, so therefore sasabihin niya, pakasalan. So si guy, sige please, kasal na tayo. Wag
Mm.
mo akong iwanan. And
Mm.
then therefore, nothing was fixed. Diba? The
Mm.
real issue, the root of the problem was not even uncovered. Diba?
Mm. Yeah, it's way
So,
different. Tapos
I think,
nag-couples therapy pa. I think you guys faced it head on. You acknowledged it was a problem. And yeah, good job. My gosh.
how many kids do you have?
We have two now.
Wow!
Wow.
How many years have you
Oh.
been married?
3.
Oh,
3.
Oh.
that's
Oh.
awesome. So what would you tell someone um who just found out that their partner was cheating on them?
I guess get help. It's never nothing to be ashamed of, I guess, with getting help. And ayun, talk. Communication is the key.
Yeah.
But what about dealing ano yung advice, can you give any advice about dealing with it on your own? Like parang if you can talk to
Before.
Arabella right after this whole thing, right after finding out, what would you tell your past self na parang advice na like to help past Arabella build herself up? Not necessarily how to get back with the guy, but
Yeah.
how to
I
be a
guess
good yeah.
I would have,
Go.
the way I would have handled it differently was siguro to give him a give him a chance to explain. You shut up muna talaga and listen. Not just like passive listening na waiting to say na I'm the victim here. I got hurt. Ikaw may kasalanan. Blame, blame, blame. Parang sometimes we just really need to listen, I guess.
I I I I
Yun lang.
th- I agree on some level. I agree. I mean, yun yung parang ideal, right? But of course, again nga, I think
May mga sad
Right.
boys.
we we can't blame naman people for being highly emotional if they find out that
Of
their loved
course, of course.
one cheated on them. Um, but tama ka, that would be the ideal situation. It's to step away from your emotions and like, okay. Kasi, pero maganda rin yan let him talk because the more he talks, the more the truth comes out rin eh. Kasi parang,
Right.
let him talk. Pero kasi if you keep like, kung babangga-banggain mo siya, it gives him a chance to like, think of more excuses or like lies. So just keep letting him talk and then you'll see if he's just bullshitting you, right?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Eh, pero yun nga, I think that's the thing, no? Parang you have to. So I think it's responsible sadness.
Yeah.
Kasi parang yeah, okay, tama, you discern, you listen, but you have every right to be angry, to be sad,
Of course.
and because the reason why kasi you have to be responsible rin for yourself kasi yun nga, not I mean, let's say for in your case kasi it's a happy ending. Pero in most people, like the Malibag sender, it was a sad boy. For example, di ba na parang,
Manipulative.
hindi mo lang,
Right.
kailangan mo kong pakinggan. Di ba? Kailangan mo kong pakinggan. Hindi mo ako naririnig. Matagal mo na ako hindi naririnig. Kaya naghanap ako ng ibang tenga. Ganun.
Tenga?
Okay.
What a
So anyway,
pervert. Charot.
we are
Wait,
going
last
overtime.
question.
I go.
Last question. So, what happened to the third party? Where is she now? You still see her?
I
There's a question from Claude.
ah I still see her, I think. And I think she knows that we're married, I guess.
Do they still work together?
No, he stopped doing theater. He but not just, I mean, not to avoid, parang it wasn't really for the family. When I got pregnant, he decided then na
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm glad that this is like a happy ending for you.
One last.
go ahead.
Go.
What if let's say, just to know the severity of the cheating, if you found out that I did the same thing, Kware, let's say si Sab goes on her vlog and she says, "This is what Jim did." Boom. And then shows the exact same thing that happened to you. Without any bias because of what you went through. Ano yung magiging reaction mo?
Uh, I guess I wouldn't be quick to judge.
So,
I ewan ko,
Baka-
sorry.
So, hindi, baka nga it's
Yung sumagot.
baka
bakit
nga it
di mo
wasn't that
bakit
bad.
hindi ka team Sab? Charot. But if that does happen, Jim, ha, alam mo na, you will be exposed and cancelled forever.
Yeah.
I'll do it for the views and the subscribers. Charot.
Thank you, Arabella. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arabella. That was very, very
Thank you.
insightful, and kudos to you. And I guess we all just pray that we have the same patience as you do if we ever
Yes.
encounter anything similar. Hopefully,
And-
we don't. But yeah, you are
Can I
very,
just
very
say-
patient. And that must mean that you really love the guy. And good luck to you guys. And love to your kids.
And can I just say thank you to both of you as well, because you have no idea how huge of an impact you guys are making to the community. Lalo na sa
Aw.
Podtrons.
Oh, thank you.
you.
Are you a
Aw.
podtron?
Are you a patron?
Yes, I.
Oh my gosh! I'm screaming. Yay! Thanks, Arabella.
Thank
and
you.
we'll see
Thanks,
you
Arabella. And
in the
good-
Podtron
yes.
community.
More
Alright.
love.
At saka everyone says ang ganda-ganda ng voice mo. And I
That's true.
Yeah.
More love and doves to your
love
family.
it. Doves.
Okay,
Okay.
bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Okay, game. To.
Okay.
Jim,
Ah,
thoughts? What are your last thoughts?
Um,
I mean, not
So
last
it's so-
thoughts, but like your ending, your final.
I guess
thoughts on
it was just it was so Produ, wala na sa phone si Arabella.
Wala. Wag ka
Hindi,
na nga
nasa
mag-private chat, Jim, again. Take two ng ending. Okay.
Hindi.
So,
Anyway.
Wait, take two. So, Jim, what did you think? That was very, very nice. That was a nice conversation.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's refreshing talaga to hear things from that perspective. And I'm sure maraming matitrigger. I mean, like, hindi matrigger.
Ibang-iba
Parang
naman
kumbaga,
kasi
like,
yung
yeah,
level
iba eh.
Ako,
Ang layo eh.
I think iba yung magiging outcome if it was like, a physical cheating or like a deeper emotional cheating. Pero meron palang sexual, no? Innuendos.
Pero ako, Sab,
Pero college pa yun eh. Di ba?
yeah, pero that's the hard thing, ha. Parang imagine mo if you're in college right now and your boyfriend or girlfriend cheated on you. Hindi naman porket college, like parang isipin mo rin naman na parang kailangan mo rin isipin na I guess it really depends on, kaya nga every relationship may sariling kwento. Di ba?
Yeah,
May
that's true.
you really have to respect each relationship. And
Hindi
that's
talaga
why
siya black and white.
hindi siya black and white eh. And that's why we said nga na at the end of the day, the people that will be in the relationship is
Are the people.
the two people in that relationship, 'di ba? Kasi your
Yes.
brother, your best friend, your girlfriend, your sister, whatever, they can say anything they want. Na parang, how can you do that? Or, hey, try mo, kaya pa yan. But they're not gonna be the ones in bed with him or her,
There
'di
was
ba?
the ones. Tsaka.
So,
Ito yung sinasabi ko, I think important talaga yung nag-long break sila, like a year-long
yeah,
break. Kasi parang, yeah,
super.
mag-break kayo, see what else is out there, live your life, and then, if you find yourselves seeing each other again and parang, oh, I, I actually missed you and I don't hate you and I'm not so angry anymore. And how are you? Are you a different person? I mean, that could change things. You guys have grown apart and then, yun, ang important sa akin, for anything like this, even if the guy cheated physically and you still want to give them a chance, the most important thing is if you decide to do it, you have to make sure that you forgive him 100%. And you can never, ever, ever, ever bring it up again. Because if you forgive the person for what they did before and then you bring it up again, I think that's just so unfair. Don't you think so?
That's true. Especially kung if the partner, like, you go through this process of like really investing in the relationship and fixing the relationship,
Mm.
and then, may bala pa rin siya.
Mm.
Yeah.
So yun. Well, that's my insight. And also,
Yeah.
Jim, ikaw hindi mo kayang pagbigyan si Ahit Express?
To be like, what do you mean? To be a friend again?
Hindi, para pakasalan mo. Labo. I mean, if I wasn't in the picture, like, hindi. Kung nga pumunta siya
Hindi.
sa Chili's, sasabihin niya, Jim.
Kasi ito naman yung difference. Kaya nga sabi ko talaga, it's there's a certain story for every, parang there's a certain, parang it really depends on the specific situation. Kasi kay Ahit Express naman, the problem was, kung yung
Sorry, backgrounder,
Chili's,
si Ahit Express yung nag-cheat kay Jim before.
oh,
Just
listen
for
to
those who are new
listen to our
here.
episode with Manny if you don't know. Yung kay Ahit Express, the thing is kasi, if wala naman yung parang,
Ginaslight ka pa niya, Jim, di ba?
yun,
May
hindi,
ganung
ako yung,
factor.
kuwari ganito, yung gaslighting, yung Chili's, pwede ko pang ibato sa, feeling ko, if I think about it, I could have done the whole, well, I was a bad boyfriend. I did give her reason to, try to do a heat check.
You weren't a
You know.
bad boyfriend. You just weren't
Hindi,
the
or
best boyfriend.
I wasn't the best boyfriend. Kwani lang. I could have gone that route. Pero when it became, my only love is my Jesus and Lord Savior. Parang, therefore, don't touch me. And like, but
We can't
love
hold
me and
hands.
pick me up and buy me a dog and all these things. And then biglang Ahit Express straight to double penetration. So,
Jim,
yun. That's what makes it different. And therefore, kanya-kanyang kwento. I'd like to end on that note. I'd like to end on that note na if you're going through something like this, it's your own story. But for me, tama yung sinabi mo, Sab, pero ako, you must build yourself up. That's your priority when something like this happens. Okay? Yes. And if you want to send them a live Malibag and join us on the show, just send an email to
Malibag Malibag at jimandsab.produ@jimandsab.com.
all right. Bye.
Bye.